Hey everyone, Coach Mark here. And I just want to take a little bit of time today to do something that we often forget to do, especially with our busy lives, right? And everything going on, is just let's check in. Check in with ourselves, check in with each other, and check in with our mental health. As you know, May is upon us and it's Mental Health Awareness Month. And while that's a great reason to start this conversation, I believe mental health is something that we should be talking about all year long, not just when it's trending, not just when things fall apart, but regularly, right? It should be something that we should just normally talk about, just like we would with our physical health. All right, I'll be honest. This past year so far has been a mix. There's been ups, there's been downs. There were weeks where I felt like I was really focused and on top of everything. And then there was days that I just felt completely overwhelmed, anxious, even disconnected from myself. You ever felt like that before? I know I get it often, and it's okay. It's normal. You know, you feel like you're showing up for everyone else, but you kind of lost track of how you're actually doing. If that sounds familiar or hits home with some of you, I just want you to know that you're not alone. All right, so many of us are carrying stress, pressure, burnout from work or just life routine in general, even grief. I lost a family member at the beginning of the year, and there is grievances, you know. But as adults, as professionals, we've been taught to keep going, keep producing, keep smiling. But I want to give us all permission to pause and just feel you don't have to have it all together, because I know I don't. So just take a second right now. Ask yourself, how am I really feeling? How am I really feeling today? Not the surface level, I'm fine, right? Because we always hear that from people. Oh, I'm fine. They're really not. But really, how's your heart? How's your mind? How's your body? These things are very important. Really ask yourself that question. All right, did you ask yourself? And if you did, and the answer is tired, anxious, low, or even just numb, that's okay. It's a valid answer. It's your valid answer. There's no right or wrong answer to this question. But awareness is the first step. And then once we can name it, we can start to work to fix it or to work with it. For me, I've learned or tend to push through stress until I hit a wall. And when I finally take a second to pause, I realize I've been ignoring my own needs. Whether it's skipping meals, sometimes that happens, avoiding rest, saying yes when I really should be saying no. But I've also learned some simple practices along the way to basically help me come back to myself, because that's very important. Different things that you can incorporate, that I've discussed before, like deep breathing. Some people like journaling. You can do some journaling. For me, it's moving my body or exercise. I love going to the gym or just being active. Um, or sometimes just reaching out and, just saying to someone, hey, I'm struggling a little bit here. That's okay. Remember, asking for help, it's not a weakness. It's actually a strength. So whether it's a friend, a therapist, a family member, a support group, or even just letting your manager know at work that you just need a mental health day, that's fine. You can do that. You don't have to do it alone. And also, if you see somebody struggling, check in with them. A simple, how are you really doing, can open the door to healing and a huge conversation of letting them let it out. So if you're still watching and you've made it this far and you have a feeling to take action, start small. You don't have to tackle everything all at once. Maybe today you drink water, go for a nice walk, or take 5 minutes to just breathe with your eyes closed and just be in the moment. Maybe you reach out to somebody. You could do that. Or you can give yourself grace for not being at your best today. It's okay. Remember, mental health awareness is about awareness, yes, but it's also about compassion. Compassion for others, compassion for yourself. So I invite you to keep checking in, keep speaking up, and keep holding space for your feelings, good, bad, or anything in between. Well, thank you very much for spending these minutes with me. I hope you got a lot out of this video. Take care of your mind and your heart today because you matter. And I'm glad that you're here. So if you like videos like this, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember something, you are not alone, and mental health matters. So we'll see you on the next one. Coach Mark,